been trying to think of a way to talk about like how we, not just me, but whether you like it or not, there's beings that are trying to unlock you. And the ones that are trying to unlock you represent good. And the ones that have enslaved your subconscious are they're demons. And one of the ways, that I can try to penetrate through the simple-minded, through the goy mind, through the materialistic mind, through the Ahrimanic mind, you have to look at your brain, okay, as the skull is going to be the cast. It's going to be the cast surrounding the brain, because the brain is going to be molded. So if you break an arm, you have to put a cast on, because it has to mold. It has to hold the arm to make sure that it grows the right way. Okay, then we have a cast of characters. So when people say, yeah, they're out of character, that means that you're an act. So that means that the cast, which represents characters, are casting. Okay, they are channeling into the brain. So if we can understand at a young age that our subconscious, all these signs, if you'll just do your homework, go back to the late 1800s, there wasn't any signs anywhere hardly at all. And then you first start seeing the materialistic Coca-Cola signs. What's the chocolate that's like crack cocaine? The Giordani, I can't even pronounce it. It's the Squares Saturn. It's the caramel is it's fucking $8 for like 5 ounces. It's ridiculous, but it's crack. Do you understand? So these brands, okay, now we have to slowly put the 1800s, 1841 until now. We could go to 1879 and talk about how when these demons were cast out of heaven, and then the Vatican had been harvesting fucking black magic magicians for generations to conjure and to control these spirits, these demons, this demonic, these impulses that's in the humans now. They were created to harvest these demons and then to cast them. They were created. So for 38 years, which 38 is a big number, you've got this demonic force coming in. And see, when you know about Michael and the dragon, and how Michael defeated the dragon, and the dragon represents the Ahrimanic powers, and also the locust in Revelation and Scripture with the human faces. Okay, if you'll Google Disney, all the movies about dragons, there it is. It's because the dragon got cast to earth, got cast out. So it's here. So they put this demonic force within a cast, so to speak. Okay? And now that cast of demonic demons that have came down from the Saturn stage, that have lagged behind forever, that are mentally challenged in all their nature. Their physical makeup looks like us. So once they held this cast of Ahrimanic characters, because that's what they can do. Real quick, a long time ago, they did some shit at a lodge because they were wanting to talk to spirits. Well, they found out that they were talking to dead fucking souls that were lost. And then they come to find out that these souls were in a prison. So come to find out, guess what the lodges are? They are unseen prisons for souls. That's why they have the cross on the front of all their churches and shit, because on the other side, a cross is a square. A square will be a cross. See, you'll be confused over there, so you'll be lost. So what happened was, and then AI is coming. So they're holding on to this demonic, Ahrimanic fucking And it's been in the process of conditioning and conjuring. You understand? So when this demonic impulse, big one, comes down, they're harvesting it. They're putting it. They're molding it. They're molding it into a TV, and now they're going to cast it out for generations to come. I don't know where in the fuck all that came from, but that shit right there was fucking crazy, because I'm listening to what was telling you in my own fucking subconscious. Now let me try to dissect that. Hang on. Holy shit, that didn't come from me. And see, the thing is what's in you can grab parts of that and get what I can't. You understand? Based off of your journey and your, what you see and what you know. So once you can understand that your subconscious has been casted, you're just a cast member in this world of one ideology already. AI is one world ideology. Copernicanism is Ahrimanism. That's what it is. That's what it is. Geocentric represents true arca. Our top dogs are the Angeli, Archangeli, Arc-I. So in Arc-I, which brings up Noah's Ark, they just give you Noah's Ark. They don't give you Arc-I. I implying pineal gland connected to the top, because what you see through your eyes are cameras. So what you see goes up there. It ascends to our creators, pastors, actors, creating a false reality of Satanism in the subconscious of the goy. And instead of our creators seeing what we should be relaying to them, we are sending them demonic impulses. You understand? So we've pushed our own creators back. But I mean, the Disney shit, that's all created. You not understand that? How can you not see that? Let's look at the average human being now. Okay, the average human being now has, their eyes are always on a screen. That's the evidence right there, but you can't see that. You'll say, no, it's made for the best of states, license state. Does it? Why is all the children malnourished and pale, black, white, and brown? Blame everything, yell everything, cuss at everything. It's disgusting. It's because of these impulses. And see, this era and this age that we're going into of Saturn, the abortion shit, that's just the beginning stages of them getting back to open baby sacrifice in the open, to where you just like go to the game. Hey, we're sacrificing 20 babies this weekend. You're selling tickets, and they'll sell them down the road. And down the road, it'll be people like me and you before they get to there that they have to take out in their coliseums, because according to the numbers, which is gematria, which means more than your world put together. What is the phrase? Coliseum blood games. I think that's it. I think in satanic it's 888. It's one of them, but it's like the Coliseum was only created for that, for entertainment. Enter, contain, mind. That's what that word means. Enter, contain, broadcasting, demonic fucking Ahrimanic beings that have been in a storage fucking unseen lodge too. And see, one way that they keep this fucking demon at bay is they create their towns. Take the T off. T represents the spinal cord and the geocentric system. OWN backwards is New World Order. Ahrimanic demon structures. So you create this little Ahrimanic community. Communism, community, it's the same word. So you create this demon that's very obedient. See, the cast in that town, the cast is newspapers, fucking stage, movies, a little store, and it depends on shit coming in from outside. So that means that everybody in that cast doesn't know what the fuck to do. And if they did in the beginning, it doesn't matter. That's how it's designed, generationally. They bleed out, and then here comes this new fucking wave of hateful demons that they have in here now. And then eventually, each town that they set up, when they connect it with the fake telegraph, fake radios, fake TVs, and then you just connect all these fucking Arimons through AI. And then eventually it's just one being of Arimon compliant. It's fucking crazy. So when you can see that your life is a cast, you've been molded through images, sounds, tones, the radio. Nothing that we do is natural. And that's the whole thing is. And if you go back to the cube that I've talked about, like, okay, all the university educations are within, this is a cube. Okay, me and you were outside of that cube, so everything in there is not real. Yet they'll come at you, these demons, and go, oh no, I went there, I had 20,000 hours of Disney and graduated, played video games, and spent so much time on Instagram and Twitter, but I went to this university and I got this 4-year degree, so that means I'm smarter than you, even though I'm a fucking demon. A demon. A fucking dumb demon. Oh, you see all of our money, you see all it, demons. Demons, 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 demons. So, once you can see that even when the baby leaves the hospital, statistically not all babies are going to be covered up with fucking blankets and all that shit, because the mom don't give a fuck because she's got God in her. Because the baby needs fresh air, it needs some light, some real magnetic field. But see, these goy, these women that are little Arimons, they go to these fucking structures with no fresh air, machines everywhere. The baby comes out, they separate the baby. There goes the fucking connection that the mom and the baby had in the name of, well, it saves lives and clean it with chemicals. Now the baby's saturated with Arimonic fucking poisonous toxic chemicals. And then the baby gets thrown back to the mom, and that's all fucked up and everything. And then it gets thrown into what? A waiting room. Because the waiting room is the warehouse. It's what it is. See, when the ship comes in, the water canal, the baby's coming down the vaginal canal. Okay? The woman goes to the doctor to give birth. The ship goes to the dock, D-O-C, to give birth, B-E-R-T-H. The ship has cargo. It's on water. The baby is cargo. It's in vaginal fluid. It's in cell salts and everything. So here it comes. Now it's out of water. Now it's on land. Now the baby gets a certified certificate, numbers and everything. The product on the ship gets certified numbers and everything. Both of them get UPC codes, socials, and all that shit. Now, both of them are going to represent a lot of money in a materialistic society, which is fucking Arimonic, satanic, on another fucking level. You're a slave. We cannot tell you enough. The warehouses that the product goes off the ships is the waiting room in the hospitals. It's a factory of baby Arimonic demons, guided through Disney, guided through impulses of Satan. And those of y'all that don't believe in that, we can prove it by the numbers, and you'll go, it ain't real. Okay, then it's not real. Wait till you fucking go to the other side. Wait till you go over there with all of the forces of the materialistic world and how they'll turn into demons and torture you forever. Because for one, if you're listening to this, you better take heed. I'm working on 11 years against the medical industry. 11 fucking years. We ain't even walked into one. We made it to the major fucking magazines. The fucking White House knows about me. All of them know about me. I don't even get nothing. Wouldn't you think on Good Morning America, they'd be like, hey, let's talk to a guy who's literally fucking never breaks down except for being physically active and staying in shape. Knows all about these salts and systems of the anatomy and fucking staying healthy. No, that's bad for business because the people are satanic demons. Their only connection is AI. They have no ability to think. They cannot critically think. They cannot fucking ask a question. They can't question anything. They just keep showing you what's in a phone. It's in there. Look, it's in here. It wouldn't be in there if the experts didn't put it together. You're a fucking dumbass fucking satanic Arimonic demon. Shut the fuck up. You no fucking thinking piece of shit human beings that y'all are. Against me. I have had enough of the shit. God damn, I have watched people die against me. Die. They went against what I told them. I said they took this man out by the numbers. And then guess what? They fucking killed the guy that I showed on the motherfucker's birthday that I showed it to. And then, goddamn, if everybody in my family, I said they fucking killed him. So they pressed these people again and came back and said, well, he's got a birth defect on his heart. That's what it was. And I said, so they didn't give you that answer, but then they gave you that answer, and you're going, so God is that fucking stupid and shitty to create babies with birth defects on their fucking hearts? That is not real, you fucking dummies. And you know what? They've got a huge memorial for him and all that. I can show you what they do. He's in one of them churches, a BBC church, 223. Yeah, it's a BBC. You got to start looking at the first letters. And if it's a 223 church or 322, oh, motherfucker, they are dying left and right. And then the other guy belonged to a big black church. You know, big one, biggest one in Chattanooga. And then he went out on his fucking birthday. And see, the numbers that they died under is my fucking numbers. My fucking numbers. Todd came to me before any of this. I didn't even know anything about gematria. I didn't know anything about anything. I was fucking wondering why everybody's ignoring me. I'm just trying to stay sober. And Todd came to me and said, look here. And I went to some shit and I was like, oh my God. Because see, I'll never forget it at the funeral. These fucking Jesuits, man. These are demons. You think these listen, these motherfuckers, they'll shudder. I guarantee you, if I go to one of those big structures, you watch security. You watch them. You watch them out of the corner of their eyes watching me, you motherfuckers. And I might just start doing that. But they did. They took him out. You know, at the funeral, it was, we don't question God. And see, they're saying that when somebody dies, then everybody's emotional state is lowered. So when you say things and you repeat it, we don't question God. We don't question God. We don't question God. And then that sinks in and somebody may like, listen, y'all are going to Satan's church. They killed him. Yeah. And see, I don't know how they do this. He was somewhere and I'm trying to figure out who he was with. I never will. Because he went out in the shower. You know, just had a physical. Everything was just fine and dandy, of course, just like it always is. You know. But he went out. The church is 223, and he also went out 2 days and 23 weeks, 2 days and 23 weeks later, so 223. And what was it? 163 days between his birthday and death, and 163 is the 38th prime number, which has to do with blood, magic, fucking rituals, sacrifices. They know who I am. I can show you. And a guy with the same name died. Even his name, his first two letters and his first and last name is 223. 20th letter and 23rd letter. Take the zero out, it's 223. And then when C19 started, the same name died. See, in every city, somebody died, an educator died, and they got on their news and said, you better wear a mask and get a shot. You see that? He caught it and died. And then they sacrifice them. And then everybody goes, who's in our school, man? We're under black magic. We're demons of Ahriman, and we're going to obey fucking AI because we're fucking dummies. He's real, man. No, demons are real, and you are one too. I can go to anybody that's died in any fucking town. I can get the nation on AI. Every crime I can show. I can do an inventory of what they watched and how that fucking show and how those impulses made them react, made the Ahrimanic demon and them react in a way of violence to create more violence, terrorism, and all this shit through AI. That's what I can do. But seeing no, you're not messing with my AI. You're a demon. Boy, we're on fire this morning. I love you.